Hello, my friends. Dr. Jarek here. And today, I'm not just talking to you as a doctor. I'm speaking to you heart to heart, as someone who cares deeply about your well-being, your dignity, and the future you're shaping for your family. You know, we seniors, we've been through the ringer when it comes to food trends, haven't we? Low-fat, high-protein, sugar-free, fortified, heart-healthy this, superfood that. Yet, here we stand, often facing more health challenges, popping more pills, and scratching our heads more than ever. Something just doesn't add up, does it? Well, today I'm going to pull back the curtain on some of the long-held secrets that have been hiding right in plain sight. It's high time we, for seniors, took firm control of our health, healthy regardless of time. Now, get this. For the first time in U.S. history, a prominent voice, RFK Jr., is stepping up and challenging the very food system that's supposed to nourish us. He's saying out loud what many of us in the medical field have quietly known for decades. The food we've been told is safe is actually contributing to us getting sick. And you, as the bedrock of your family, the wise elders, the keepers of stories and wisdom, you deserve to know the unvarnished truth. This isn't just about your own well-being. It's about paving a healthier path for your children and grandchildren. We're talking about seniors' health here. And it's time we treated it with the seriousness it deserves. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We're going to break down 10 critical food categories that RFK Jr. is bringing into the spotlight, and I'm going to layer in my own insights, because as seniors, we need to be especially vigilant and informed. The first food group, seed oils, the sneaky inflammatory agents in our kitchens. Let's start with those seemingly innocuous oils. Canola, soybean, corn, sunflower. They're ubiquitous. You see them labeled as healthy or vegetable oils. But here's a crucial piece of information. They're loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Now, omega-6s aren't inherently evil, but the real problem is the massive imbalance in our diets. Most American diets are overwhelmingly skewed towards omega-6 and deficient in omega-3s. This imbalance can ignite chronic inflammation, the silent culprit behind so many age-related issues like heart disease, insulin resistance, joint pain, and even cognitive decline. For us seniors, managing inflammation is paramount for maintaining our vitality and quality of life. RFK Jr. is advocating for replacing these in school lunches with healthier fats like olive oil, coconut oil, and yes, even good old butter in moderation. And I couldn't agree more. Your body needs good fats to thrive, especially as we age. Don't shy away from them. The danger lies in these highly processed inflammatory oils. I urge you right now, take a look in your pantry. What kind of oils are you using? This seemingly small change can have a profound impact on your health for seniors. The benefits of olive oil for seniors. Olive oil is one of the healthiest fats seniors can add to their diet. It's rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support brain health. Regular use of extra virgin olive oil may lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even Alzheimer's disease. For seniors, it's also gentle on digestion and helps the body absorb key nutrients like vitamins A, D, and E. Swapping out inflammatory seed oils for olive oil in your daily meals is a simple, powerful step toward better aging, without giving up flavor or tradition. The second food group, high fructose corn syrup, the sweet deceiver hiding in plain sight. This cheap sweetener is lurking in everything from your favorite sodas to breads, salad dressings, and even seemingly healthy snacks. Thanks to corn subsidies, it's artificially cheap, making processed junk food more affordable than wholesome, nutritious options. RFK Jr. is pushing hard to curb its use, particularly in schools and government-funded meals, and for very good reason. High fructose corn syrup is a major driver of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome, conditions that significantly erode the health and well-being of seniors. It's a metabolic nightmare. Our bodies process it very differently from regular sugar, leading to increased fat storage and systemic inflammation. We as seniors need to be extra cautious about our sugar intake, and this hidden menace is a prime target to eliminate. And remember, just because something says sugar-free doesn't automatically make it a healthy alternative. as we'll delve into later. The health dangers of high fructose corn syrup for seniors. High fructose corn syrup may be cheap and sweet, but it's anything but harmless, especially for seniors. This hidden sugar source is found in sodas, breads, sauces, and processed snacks. It overwhelms the liver, spikes blood sugar, and contributes to insulin resistance, key drivers of type 2 diabetes and fatty liver disease. For seniors, it also accelerates weight gain and inflammation, increasing the risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. The worst part? It's often hiding where you least expect it. Reading labels and avoiding this sweet poison can make a real difference in your long-term health and energy. My dear friends, the goal for both you and Dr. Jarek is simple yet powerful: to eat in a way that keeps us healthy regardless of time. The third food group: ultra-processed foods. Not real nourishment for real seniors. Think about those frozen pizzas, chicken nuggets, sugary cereals that promise a burst of energy, and shelf-stable cakes and snacks that seem to last forever. These aren't really food. They're cleverly engineered food-like products designed for extended shelf life thanks to a cocktail of excessive sugar, unhealthy fats, often those very seed oils we just discussed, artificial preservatives, and synthetic flavorings. Arizona is taking a commendable stand by aiming to ban these from schools by 2026, and RFK Jr. is a strong supporter of this move. For us seniors, these ultra-processed items are particularly detrimental. They are strongly linked to increased inflammation, accelerated cognitive decline, and a tragically shorter lifespan. And if they're bad for our kids and grandkids, you can bet they're not doing us any favors either. Let's make a conscious effort to prioritize whole, real foods: vibrant fruits, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Your body will thank you for nourishing it with genuine nutrition. Ultra-processed foods, not real nutrition for real people. Frozen pizzas, sugary cereals, and shelf-stable snack cakes might be convenient, but they're far from real food. These ultra-processed products are loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, unhealthy fats, and hidden sugars. For seniors, they're especially harmful. They drive chronic inflammation, drain energy, and are linked to faster cognitive decline and shorter lifespan. Your body deserves more than food designed to sit on shelves for years. Choosing whole foods like fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, and lean proteins help support your immune system, memory, and overall vitality as you age. The fourth food group: artificial sweeteners. The diet delusion. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, acesulfame potassium. These synthetic sugar substitutes are pervasive in countless products marketed as diet or low sugar. They promise sweetness without the calories, but the scientific reality is far more concerning. Mounting research suggests they can disrupt our delicate metabolic balance, negatively impact our crucial gut bacteria, which is particularly vital for seniors' health and immunity, and some have even been linked to potential carcinogenic effects. They're lurking in everything from your diet soda and chewing gum, to flavored yogurts, and even those chewable vitamins some of us take. RFK Jr. isn't calling for an outright ban just yet, but he's a strong advocate for increased public awareness of the potential risks, and I wholeheartedly concur. As we age, our gut health becomes more fragile, and these artificial concoctions can wreak havoc on our system. It's a hidden danger that many seniors might not even be aware of. Artificial sweeteners, the diet trap for seniors. Aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin may promise sweetness without calories, but they come with hidden health risks, especially for seniors. These artificial sweeteners can disrupt your metabolism, harm your gut microbiome, and even trigger cravings that lead to weight gain. Some studies have also linked them to a higher risk of stroke and heart problems. They're often found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and even chewable vitamins. For older adults looking to protect their health, it's best to limit these synthetic additives and choose natural options like stevia or simply reduce overall sweetness. Together, we strive to achieve lasting health, healthy regardless of time. The fifth food group: artificial colors, hidden triggers that affect all ages. Those vibrant reds, yellows, and blues that make candies, snacks, and even some medications so visually appealing might seem harmless on the surface, but think again. Red 3, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. Many of these artificial dyes have already been banned in other developed countries due to compelling links to hyperactivity in children, behavioral problems, allergic reactions, and even thyroid cancer in laboratory animals. In a truly baffling move, red 3 was banned in cosmetics in the US way back in 1990, yet it's still allowed to be ingested in our food. RFK Jr. is rightly pushing for a much-needed change. And for us seniors, while hyperactivity might not be our primary concern, these artificial colors are still foreign substances that our bodies have to process, potentially contributing to inflammation and other health issues. The sixth food group, the GRAS loophole, a system that betrays our trust. GRAS stands for Generally Recognized as Safe. Sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But here's the shocking truth. Food companies can actually hire their own experts, get a safe stamp of approval, and never even have to notify the FDA about it. This outrageous loophole has allowed thousands of questionable chemicals like BHA, BHT, titanium dioxide, and a whole host of artificial flavor enhancers to silently infiltrate our food supply. RFK Jr. is vehemently demanding crucial reform, independent third-party testing, full transparency in ingredients, and mandatory FDA notification, especially for synthetic compounds with known potential risks. As seniors, we absolutely deserve to know exactly what we're putting into our bodies. The current system lacks the fundamental oversight and accountability we need and trust. The seventh food group, sugary yogurts and cereals, marketed as healthy, a wolf in sheep's clothing. We've all seen them lining the supermarket shelves. Go-Gurt, Yoplait, Fruit Loops, Trix, often deceptively marketed as kid-friendly or even good for you. But the harsh reality is that many of these so-called healthy options are loaded with more sugar than actual desserts, along with a cocktail of artificial colors and synthetic flavors. RFK Jr. rightly argues that our schools and SNAP programs should absolutely not be serving or funding these misleading products. Just because it says yogurt or cereal on the box doesn't automatically qualify it as a nutritious health food. For us seniors who are diligently watching our sugar intake and striving to maintain a healthy weight, these seemingly innocent options can be a significant setback. Always scrutinize those nutrition labels, my friends. The eighth food group, processed meats, the hidden cancer risk. We can't ignore hot dogs, sausages, pepperoni, deli meats. Many of these convenient staples are preserved with sodium nitrite, a chemical that can transform into highly carcinogenic compounds called nitrosamines when exposed to stomach acid or high heat. Think grilling, frying, or baking. While some conscientious brands are now offering cleaner, nitrate-free versions, the vast majority still contain these potentially harmful additives. RFK Jr. is strongly advocating for their removal from school menus and taxpayer-funded programs. Our children and grandchildren shouldn't be regularly consuming these potential carcinogens, and neither should we seniors, who are already at an increased risk for certain types of cancer. Processed meats. The hidden cancer risk for seniors. Hot dogs, pepperoni, and deli meats may seem harmless, but many are preserved with sodium nitrite, a chemical that can turn into cancer-causing compounds when cooked or digested. For seniors, consuming processed meats regularly raises the risk of colorectal and stomach cancers, as well as heart disease. These meats are also high in salt and unhealthy fats, which can worsen blood pressure and inflammation. While occasional indulgence won't harm you, relying on these meats as daily staples can have serious long-term consequences. Try replacing them with fresh, unprocessed proteins, like grilled chicken, fish, or legumes. The ninth food group, SNAP, junk foods. Are tax dollars fueling sickness? RFK Jr. is absolutely right in advocating for the removal of soda, candy, and other ultra-processed junk foods from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program SNAP. It is truly unconscionable that our hard-earned tax dollars are being used to purchase foods that we know are significant contributors to the escalating rates of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease, particularly within our vulnerable low-income communities. Just think about it. We're essentially paying for people to get sick, and then paying again for their often astronomical medical bills. Some critics might misguidedly label this as unfair. But I ask you, what is truly unfair? Trying to empower people to be healthy or funding their decline into chronic illness? This isn't about government control. It's about fundamental common sense and the overall well-being of all our citizens, including seniors who may rely on these vital programs. The 10th food group, raw milk. A step closer to nature. Despite the misinformation, RFK Jr. bravely supports legalizing the sale of raw milk across state lines. Why? Because raw milk in its natural state contains vital enzymes and beneficial bacteria that actively aid digestion and bolster our immune system. The process of pasteurization, while necessary to eliminate harmful bacteria, unfortunately also destroys these beneficial components. Many individuals who experience digestive distress with conventional pasteurized dairy find that they tolerate raw milk much better. RFK Jr. views the current blanket bans on raw milk as government overreach, unduly hindering our local farmers and restricting informed consumer choice. For some seniors, particularly those with gut sensitivities or a desire for more natural, unprocessed foods, responsibly sourced raw milk could be a more digestible and nutrient-dense option, although it's absolutely crucial to obtain it from reputable farms with stringent safety protocols. So, what do we do with this critical information? We empower ourselves with knowledge. We diligently educate our families and our friends. We commit to becoming savvy label readers. We make conscious choices to prioritize whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. We actively support our local farmers who are dedicated to sustainable and health-conscious practices. We engage in open and honest conversations with our doctors. And crucially, we make our voices heard. This isn't about making drastic, unsustainable, overnight changes. It's about embracing informed choices, one deliberate step at a time. For us seniors, taking proactive control of our diet is an incredibly powerful tool for maintaining our precious health, our vibrant energy levels, and our cherished independence. Please remember this vital truth. Your body possesses an incredible innate capacity to heal and thrive when it's consistently given the right nourishment. It is truly never too late to make positive and lasting changes for your senior health. If you've stayed with me through this entire discussion, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your wisdom, your engagement, and your unwavering commitment to your own well-being. This journey toward better health, healthy regardless of time, is one that we, as a community of seniors, undertake together. I urge you, let's start by thoughtfully cleaning out those pantries and having these crucial conversations with our loved ones. Let's consciously choose genuine health over mere convenience and reliable knowledge over the often misleading hype of marketing. Because you, my dear friends, you deserve to live your golden years with abundant vitality, unwavering strength, and boundless joy. Now, I sincerely want to hear from you. Does any of this information resonate with what you currently have in your kitchen? Please, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. And if you are committed to uncovering more vital truths about your health and well-being from someone who genuinely cares about our senior community, please subscribe to my channel. Let's navigate this path together, fostering a healthier and brighter future for all of us seniors. And please, if you've gained valuable insights from this discussion, I implore you to share this crucial information with your family and your friends. By spreading this knowledge, you empower them to make better choices and take proactive steps to safeguard the health of their own families. Let's work together to create a ripple effect of health and well-being throughout our communities. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to protecting the health of those we love.